Hey, Rank and Rent for Babies. I am here with my new best friend, Marie. After shooting two videos and six outtakes, we are like old friends. Marie, how you doing today?
I'm doing good. How are you doing, Jason?
Good, very good. So, Marie and Moon are some of the most well-known internet marketers in the on-page niche of what we do. They are really on-page masters. They have this group called Rank and Rent for Babies.
No, actually, our group
No,
is called Rule
they're
Your
both
Rankings.
wonderful groups. You should be a member of both.
Yes,
Rule
but
Rule your rankings. If you're not a member of them now, check it out. They're all about on page and how to rank. Marie, this has been a subject that's been of growing interest to a lot of people. Can you tell me
yes.
how did it catch your interest? What really stirred your interest in on page?
So I think my story is a lot like everybody else's. So what I got interested in on page was when I was doing everything the industry was telling us, throwing the backlinks, doing everything that was, working previously. And then about a year ago, I noticed rankings weren't boosting the way that I was used to them boosting.
Right.
And what happened is I began to search for the magical or the best backlink known to mankind, right?
Yeah.
So I was finding better and better backlinks and tweaking everything I knew to tweak, and still we're not getting the ranking benefits. So what happened is I decided to dive into a section that I could have more control of, and that happened to be on page.
Right. Yeah. So, you've got this new course that we've been talking about. Um, what can people expect to learn from your course? Rule your rankings.
So what we're doing with the course is showing we're showing everybody exactly what we do to get the boost in rankings for all of our clients.
Right.
So what we did was start some live case studies so that you guys can actually see the URL. We actually video ourselves as we make adjustments to the site, and we explain every step of the way, so that what happens is that everyone that buys or looks at the course, they're able then to take a systematic approach and then apply it across all of their sites.
Right. Okay. So you've got like a repeatable process that we can use. Yeah.
Yes. So we
Yeah.
have an on page repeatable process, and it's an actual process that we developed. So it's a process that we're not seeing with a lot of the on page. So a lot of times, people will say, I know on page, or I've got it right. But
Right.
when we take a look at it, it's not our process. So they're not fully utilizing what the powers of on page. And
Right.
that's what we're tapping into.
I know that's a need that I've been looking for this year. It's part of what drew me to your group. Because that is something I feel like I have not mastered. I got to see Kyle Roof speak. I've got your course here. Yeah, so there's a big need for it. We need to be able to find ways to get the results that we want, whether it's for clients or for our own properties. I think
Yes.
it's interesting that you're using the case study method. So, what do you feel the advantages are to that teaching style?
Well, the advantages with that teaching style is first you get the videos and of how we explain everything,
Okay,
but also I'm a super visual learner myself.
right,
So I used to love back in the day when some of the marketers would expose URLs and
right,
show them to us, and so I wanted to bring that back so that yes, you can watch the videos and you can see everything that I do, but then you can actually go to the sites and then check them out for yourself.
right,
So it's more of a hands-on experience, and it's something that people are actually responding to really, really well.
right. Yeah. So, I'm a believer, but maybe you can tell everybody in the group what kind of results have you been getting from on page? Like, what is it really capable of?
Right. So a lot of people don't even realize that the rankings boosts that we're getting from just fine tuning and developing a better on page strategy, the boosts are anywhere from, we're taking sites from second and third page to the first page.
Right.
We're taking sites not even in the top 100 to the second page. I mean,
Wow.
it's actually unlimited as to what it can do.
Right.
And we're seeing boosts that are actually larger than if we sat around trying to apply the typical backlink technique. And that's not to say that we don't like backlinks. We
Right.
still love backlinks, but we're seeing, we are preaching that on page has to work with off page. And if you can get the two to work well together, then you'll go back to, seeing rankings on the first page and in the top 3 every time.
Right. Wow, that's awesome. So Marie, you have sold me. You're already known as an expert in your field. I want to learn all about On Page. How much is your course?
So we started the course, we've launched the course, and we've started it off at $6.99 for the first payment.
Okay.
And then they're following, it's $99 a month to continue, because the case studies continue and evolve over time.
Okay.
So the pricing structure that we came up with is one, not all of our case studies have completed yet.
Right.
But we do anticipate most of the completion before Christmas. And so at that point in January, we have where the initial pricing is going to actually double.
Okay. Right. So it's going to be a $12.99 course to buy into. But right now you've got an early adopters special for $6.99. Is that right? Okay.
Yes, and we're keeping that early adopters special until right around after the holidays. So after Christmas is when we will go ahead and ramp up to actual pricing.
Yeah. Okay. So in case anyone in the group is not aware, Marie and Moon are 2 of the top 5 on-page SEO people in the world. They've just released a course, Rule Your Rankings. We're going to drop a link below. Marie, I understand you have a gift for everyone today.
Yes. So right now, Moon is actually working on a secret file, as we call it, and we are actually offering the secret file to your group for free. So anyone that can, comments below, they're going to get the secret file for free.
Okay.
And it's what we find in most of the work that we do that people are just getting wrong with their on page.
Right.
So they'll be able to take a look at it and then also be able to already make a couple of tweaks to their site.
Okay. So it's basically the most common on-page problems that you and Moon have run into and how to fix them.
Yes, and it's shocking as to what they really are, because I think everyone overthinks on page and they're like, no, I've got it right, or the meta title is perfect.
Right.
But just really small tweaks we can make that make it, all the much better. And then also something that I wanted to point out in the course, we will go at length at the actual internal structure of the site. So the internal linking, we're actually going to dive into, and we have silos that we are going to show everybody in the course that you can use time and time again for any type of site.
Right.
So you can use the silo to boost any site that you need to boost.
Okay. Oh, well, Marie, I've been interested ever since you started talking about it. So if everyone would comment below, hashtag Marie and Moon rule my rankings. They're going to private message you that free gift that they usually sell. Most common on-page problems and how to fix them. So Marie, thank you so much for coming on.
Thanks, Jason, and bye.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.